The following movement addresses the pattern of walking in the pelvis and the hips. It helps to free up the hips and free up the movement of the pelvis to allow for improved walking. So we're going to start lying on the floor on your back. I'm going to take the knees up, so feet on the floor. This one we're going to take the feet a little bit wider. The arms just a little bit away from the body. So we're going to start with moving the right leg, and we're going to keep the left knee still, so the left knee stays pointing up toward the ceiling. So slowly allow your right knee to lower inwards and slightly forwards towards your left toes, and then draw the knee back up to center. The right knee lowers inwards and forwards a little bit towards the left toes. Left knee stays still, and then we come back to center. And we're going to repeat that a few times. And as you're doing this, you're noticing the knee as the knee lowers inwards, the thighs having an internal rotation. But also what you might notice is that your whole hip on that side lifts a little bit, and the pelvis will roll to the left. Now this is what we want to happen. So if you find that the pelvis isn't moving, you might find there's some tightness being held around the center of the trunk, preventing the pelvis from moving. So gradually you're just seeing if you can allow the pelvis to turn a little bit with this. Coming back to center. Okay, so let's try that on the other side. So the right knee now stays still, and the left knee is going to lower inwards and forward slightly towards the right toes, and then we come back up. We bring the left knee inwards, forward a little bit toward the right toes, and then back up. And noticing as you continue with that movement how now the left hip will lift and the pelvis will roll to the right, hopefully. And when you walk, there is this movement in the pelvis. The pelvis ideally will rotate a little bit. Okay, so let's come back up. So now we'll just alternate that. So when you're ready, left knee stays still. Right knee lowers inwards and forward toward the left toes, and then we come back up. Right knee stays still and left knee lowers inwards and forwards towards the right toes, and then back up. And then we're just going to alternate a few times so we get this feeling of the rolling of the pelvis from left to right. And it's really kind of simulating the movement that happens in the pelvis when we walk. So it's known as the Walking Lesson 1, developed by Thomas Hanna, who developed a series of movements that are now known as Hanna somatics. So once we've done this a few times, just getting that nice feeling of rolling across the back of the pelvis, we can bring the legs back up and then just sliding the legs out to see how we feel. Now you might feel a little bit more comfortable around the hips and the pelvis. It could also be interesting to just come up and have a little walk around your room or walk down the street or the road and just notice how your pelvis moves when you walk, seeing if there's more awareness of the movement of the pelvis as you walk. So this is known as the Walking Lesson 1, and I'm glad you've watched it. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please comment below, and you can like the video if you like. Take care.